Hello, I'm Michelle, and if you're watching this, most likely you are a part of the Rory Rickard program or you are one of my students. When you first log in to your website, and by the way, it's a WordPress site, you will see something like this. A lot of people get kind of concerned or confused because it'll say something like the plugin, basically you can't install it or something along the lines of that. But you are in the right place. This is your dashboard. How you get to your website is you find the little house here. My website's called Shelby's Place, and you just click on Visit Site. And this is the home page. Your guys' is going to say something a little different. I can walk you through on how to change the headers here. That'll be probably another video. I just want to walk through how to change links and that kind of thing and edit your pages. Okay, I'm going to start first by explaining these tabs here is your menu tabs, I call them. They're your categories like arts and entertainment, beauty and cosmetics. If you click directly on arts and entertainment, this will bring you to a category page, and I will teach you later on, if Rory doesn't beat me to it, on how to do this, because this is going to be everything here are the separate categories that are going to be over to the right here, because these are separate pages. This is mainly an index page for those pages. Okay, so we're going to go into a page. What I'm going to start with is Movie Pass. If it gets there, it's being very slow. Okay, this is one page, it's one offer. It's for Movie Pass, which is unlimited movie downloads. When you have this page done and swapped out with your links, all you have to do is click on it and it'll come to the actual offer, which is my Movie Pass. Okay, when you first get the site though, it's already going to have Rory's links attached to it. So you want to change those. So first you're going to want to go up to Edit Page, which is going to take a while. It always does. And on here, it's going to look a little bit different. Right here is where you're going to have your title. And everything underlined here are where your links are. If you click on that and the little pencil here, it'll show you that link there. Okay, this is a ClickBank offer, and I will have a list for you on which ones are the ClickBanks and basically where each of the different offers come from. You're going to want in a separate tab to be logged into your ClickBank. I already have it out to kind of save time here. You know, you put in your password and everything and log in. So we are working on My Movie Pass. When you first log into ClickBank, it looks kind of confusing. When you get in here, you're going to want to go over to the marketplace. We're in the dashboard right now. We're going to go to the marketplace, and then you want to find products. And what we're going to do for Movie Pass, I think something simple like just searching up movies to find that offer. And then you hit this little thing here. And then it's going to give you a list of anything to do with movies. And the second one here, I can already tell it's this one. It's mymoviepass.com. So I'm just going to click on there and make sure it's the right one. And it takes me to the offer page that I want. So I'm going to just get rid of that. To promote it, you click over here to promote. This up here will tell you the average money per sale. And then it's got some stats down here Right now, you don't really need to know a whole lot about what these mean. Later on, we'll cover that. But click promote, and it's going to, this is my account nickname. Now you can do a tracking ID. Rory does main. I don't suggest doing the same thing because then you won't know which is your link and which is his. I always put I mean, you can put CB for ClickBank. I always put MD because that's my initials. It's just easier for me, so I know right away if that's my link. So you click create, and you want the link up here, the shorter link that is in the top. And what you're going to do, whoops, with your mouse is you're going to click, okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. You're going to use the left click and drag this across, and then you're going to right click and copy it. Now you don't need this anymore since you've copied it, so close the window, and then we're going to go into the tab where we're editing our page on our website. To do this, you can do it two different ways. One way, because you can tell this whole thing is linked because it's one line. You can click on here, and either you can click on the pencil, which is edit, and it's going to have it highlighted. So you're going to right click and push paste. And I always do this just to make sure I have it right. I click on the gear, and then I make sure that's there, and it is there. And you want this box here always checked. That way people won't leave your site. It'll open up into a new tab. That's what we want. And then you're going to click update, and that one's good to go. Another way to do this is, actually I'll show you on the pictures too. Or I'll go ahead and show you, sorry. Another way to do this is clicking on there, or let's say I want this to be hyperlinked right here. You highlight it, and this little thing that looks like a paper clip, you click on that, it brings out that bar. You right click and paste it, and then click that box, and see it says link text. It's just the word charge, and update, and you can see that that link is there because it's underlined. Now I don't want that link there, so I'm just going to click on it, and I'm going to go here, and it's going to remove that link. Now to link pictures, what you want to do is you want to click on the picture, go up to the little pencil, and whether these have a link in there or not, it'll always come up this way. If this little bar doesn't come up, then just click on the words down here and click the picture again until it shows up. It'll either show up above it or below it. Click on the pencil, and what you want to do is come down here. It says link to. Normally it'll already be on media file. You want to hit that arrow and go down to custom URL. Now you're going to right click with your mouse, and you're going to paste over it. Now if that's not highlighted, you're going to want to highlight and delete it, or just make sure the whole thing's highlighted. My alignment on my picture right now is center. That's where I want it. And you just want to come down here, make sure this box is check marked, open link into a new tab. Another thing, as a new student you won't know, is this alternative text box. This is going to be your keyword. So if you change the keyword on this page, which is perfectly fine, some people might just want to have movie, some movie pass. If you change the title, you might want part of the title, a word or two, to be in this as a keyword. Make sure that is there. Now you're going to go down here to the right lower part of the box and click update. Now it's saved. When you're done, because you're going to want to go through every link, everything that's underlined. If you want to make a new link, you know how to do that now. You know, everything that's underlined. Okay, down at the very bottom of the page is important. It's got your Yoast SEO Tools. It's very, very important for indexing your pages. You have keyword tab bar and, readability tab bar. Now my readability, I have a couple that are orange. It means that it wants me to have 30% and I only have 24.6 of the transition words. And if you don't know what a transition word is, just click on here. It'll pull out a new tab and explain it to you. But basically transition words are things like first of all, secondly, on this note, hence, rather, those kind of words. And of course, I have too much of a passive voice. A lot of us have trouble with that. If these are orange, it's okay. You want as many of these to be green as possible. Same with the keyword, you want them to be green. And it's showing up green here even though we have a couple oranges. And I have a few reds here, but these are okay. It says no internal links appear on this page. So that's okay. The internal links are the links within your page. And actually, I should have an internal link on that. Oh, no, I don't. It'd be linking from this page to another page in your website. We don't need that. And it says you're linking to another page with the focus keyword you want the page to rank for, which means there's other pages online that have the focus keyword MoviePass. That's okay. It just means we're going to compete with a few other people. Those two aren't a big deal. They can be read. But over here, the readability and SEO, they both have green check marks. That's what you want. You want those both to be green, even though some of these might be red or orange. That is perfectly fine. So if you do change the focus keyword, you're going to want to make sure it shows up enough times in your page also. Right here is your edit snippet. You click on that and you're going to want a little bitty description kind of telling about what this page is about. You don't want to go over because then this bar will turn red. It can only be so many words. And your slug, you don't need to worry about that right now. We'll get to that at a later date. Always remember, before you leave this page and go up to view page, you want to make sure you've updated this page. So you click update to make sure it's saved. Now if you hit view page and it's asking you something along the lines, are you sure you want to leave? And you click yes, that means everything you just did not get saved. So you want to make sure if you get that pop-up, make sure you go over here and update this. Okay, now I'm going to click view page and it's going to show the page. On ClickBank, there's a lot of different things you can do with it. You could always look for products up here and hit this bar. Some products are a little harder to find than others. Now, if you're looking just to look for products, like if you want to know what the most popular products are, leave this blank and hit this. These are the best-selling, most popular products at the moment. They'll list it from the most popular and on-demand on down. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the website and just show you a few more things. Now, if you want to create a new page, you go up here. You don't want to post, you want a page. You click page. It's the plus sign and new and page. It'll bring you to a blank page. You'll add your title. And the reason why I'm showing you this is some of the pages will want to copy and paste from another site for our learning purposes within the program. So that's what this is for. Now, after you're done with the page, you want at least 300 words. It's very, very important that you do that. And then if you don't want to publish it yet and you just want to save it as a draft because you're not finished with it, you can click save as a draft. It will not be online. People will not be able to come and find it. But when you're finished and you want to publish it, you click publish. Okay, now I'm going to go back to visit site. That'll show up in my dashboard on drafts. But just to review, these are category pages, which is your index page. You click on that and it's labeled beauty and cosmetics. This is everything in that category is on here. So like one of the categories, let's say, oh, I have beauty and savings is there. We have beauty and savings here. You click on this and it's going to take you directly to the page. In another video, I'll show you how to link those. Those are internal links within your website, and you want those all to link up. Because if you see, this is the same page. Okay, I'm going to review a little bit on the dashboard. You go back up to here and go to dashboard. That's how you can get back there. And this stuff here, you really don't need a whole lot of info on this. This tells you how many posts and pages, and this is recently published things. This really isn't anything you need to worry about for right now. If you want to look at your pages, this is important because I made this mistake when I was new, and you can go to all pages. Now, some of the pages in your website might not be to where you can see it at. I have 150 pages here. 129 are published, 21 are drafts. Now, the published ones, you want to make sure this is the SEO, the readability and stuff. You want to make sure both of these dots are green before you ever think of applying for Google AdSense. That'll be later. Like this one here, I need to fix it. It's orange. We don't want that. And I have like 7 pages here of many different things. And you'll build up pages over time. Another thing that you're going to want to be aware of is go to Appearance and Menus. So if you have created a brand new page and it is not coming off of your tabs like arts and entertainment, for example, it's going to be up in here, your most recent. So let's say I just finished this page. I'm going to click this box here and add to menu, and what's going to happen is all the way down here, it'll be all the way at the bottom. This is kind of a pain. If it was like at the top in arts and entertainment, you'll have to drag it all the way up. But how these work is there's a lot of stuff here. This is your menu structure. This is the arts and entertainment here. That is like your main menu, and the tabs that come off the side, they're slightly in, and they're sub items, where this is a main item. It's a main menu because you got the arts and entertainment, everything that is included in that item, beauty and cosmetics, everything there. This might be a little confusing at first. Don't worry, you'll get there when you need to mess with this stuff, but I just wanted you to be aware of that. Okay, now the header is right here. You click on that. It thinks I changed something, so it's asking if I want to leave this site. I'm going to say leave because I really didn't change anything, and if I did on accident, I don't want it saved. Okay, this is your header where this says Shelby's Place. It's going to say something a little different for you, but that's this right here. And to change that, let me see if I can remember, that site identity, you're going to click this arrow here. and that's your site title. Whatever you want to name it. You know, you could name it, oh, where did it go? Oh, I hate it when it does that ornery thing. Okay, gotta back out of it and go to header. Oh, no, I don't want the image. Oh, no, I want that. Wait, site identity. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. I don't mess with this very often. But you would just, you know, highlight this and type whatever you want. You know, you could call it Jennifer's Whims or Sandy's House of Wax, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And the tagline, I have amazing items at amazing prices. You may choose to have something similar to that. That will be down here. So if you look over to the right while I'm messing with this, it'll change it automatically. Well, it's supposed to. Oh, my computer's being slow. It's being ornery again. Well, it's going to make a liar out of me today. Oh, no, see? It changed it. But I want it to be prices. Actually, I'm not going to save it because everything's the way I want it to be. Now, after you've changed these things, you can hit save and publish, and it'll change that. In another video, I know Rory's got a very good video on how to change these headers up here. So I will leave it to Rory to teach you how to do that, but you can change the images here. I know there's a way to make it to where there's a different image on every page, but I have not taken the time to learn that yet. Now, when you're all done here and you've saved and published, you just click the X. It's going to ask if I want to leave. Yes, because I don't want anything changed. So, once again, this is a WordPress site. It's a blog site. Oh, let me show you one more thing. Okay, posts are these on the right side. You don't really need to be making posts at all. What we use them for here is kind of an introduction to your page. You're going to want to change this too. You're going to change it a little differently. But I have it new stuff here at Shelby's Place. You guys will have something similar, or you can get a little creative with it. Basically, you're wanting to tell people what your blog site is about. What is it? You know, so, you know, I have, you know, new stuff at Shelby's Place. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You have just found the home of Shelby's Place at 1x07.com, which is right up here. We have short URLs, and that is a good thing. It's a gift from Rory. And it says, we are a community and information site. I feel that there is something here for everyone. And you can change this around and add to it what you want, which is perfectly fine. The more that all of our blogs are different from each other, the better, so that they can rank. This is all one post. So to change it, you're going to want to go all the way down at the end of the post, and you are going to want to click edit this. Now, the dates of the post are important because the newest post date is what's going to be on top. So, excuse me, this here, if you do create another post, you want to make sure that this is at the newest date. You want it on top, not on bottom. So to do that, let's say I published a post today or yesterday, and it's on top, and I want this back on top. All I would have to do is go to published on, and it says September 7th. You would click edit, and you can change the date right here to make it a newer date. And then you just push OK after you've changed it. And then, of course, click update. I'm not going to because I didn't change anything. But, well, I hope this has helped a lot of you. Let me know if it has. Once again, this is Michelle on Michelle's blog, and I'll see you next video.